Long hours on the road can be brutal, unless you're on the right bike. Whether you're crossing continents or just hitting the highway, comfort is key. Not all bikes are built to go long distances and offer comfort at the same time. That's why it's important to find the right bike that offers both of these things. Today we will look at 10 of the most comfortable adventure and touring bikes suitable for any rider. So if touring is your thing, then stick with us till the end, as you might just find your next favorite bike. 10. Honda CB500X. Adventure bikes tend to have a reputation. They're either massive globetrotters built across countries or stripped-down dirt bikes ready to hammer through sand and mud. The Honda CB500X doesn't quite fit either mold. Instead, it sits in a smart middle ground, making it the ideal gateway into adventure riding. It's powered by a 471cc parallel twin, putting out about 47 horsepower. Now, that's not insane power, but it's exactly what works for the type of rider this bike is built for. Someone who's ready to move beyond a small beginner bike to something more capable. The riding position is upright and natural. The seat height is manageable at just under 33 inches, and the whole bike weighs about 430 pounds fully fueled. That's light for an ADV machine, which means it's easier to maneuver in tight spots or when the pavement ends. If the CB500X makes adventure riding easy because of its weight, would you pick this as your first adventure bike? Let us know in the comments. 9. Suzuki V-Strom 650 XT Adventure. Ask any seasoned adventure rider to recommend a bike that can do it all without breaking the bank, and the V-Strom 650 will come up every single time. This bike has been the go-to choice for practical adventure riding for over 2 decades. At its heart sits Suzuki's 645cc V-twin, which is good for around 70 horsepower. It's the kind of engine that doesn't care if you're cruising highways, carving mountain passes, it just gets on with the job. Plus, it's fully decked out. The V-Strom 650 XT comes with spoked wheels, allowing the bike to handle rougher terrain. You also get a skid plate, handguards, and a set of aluminum panniers right from the factory. The seat is very comfortable. The windscreen keeps the blast off your chest, and the ergos fit a wide range of riders. The V-Strom 650 XT offers everything most adventure riders could ask for. This next bike, however, brought British muscle into the mix. 8. Triumph Tiger 800. The Triumph Tiger 800 is a bike built for serious miles. It offers long-distance comfort with real off-road capability, and all of it wrapped around a proper British triple engine. That 799cc inline-3 engine is what gives the Tiger 800 its unique character. It's smoother than a twin, revs faster, and sounds incredible when you crack open the throttle. With around 94 horsepower on tap, it's a proper step up from the smaller ADV bikes, giving you just enough power. But power is only half the story. Depending on which version of the Tiger 800 you're looking at, the bike gets serious off-road chops. The XC models come with long travel suspension, a 21-inch front wheel, and a riding position that works just as well standing as it does sitting. The Tiger 800 is essentially a bike that can shapeshift from road tour to backcountry explorer at the push of a button. But if you think the Tiger 800 was well-rounded, wait till you see what this next bike has to offer. If you're enjoying the video, hit that like button and subscribe to this channel for more amazing videos on your favorite motorcycles. 7. BMW F900 GS Adventure. BMW's adventure lineup has always been about more than just off-roading. These are bikes built to cover serious ground, and the F900 GS Adventure is the perfect example. It's not as massive as most adventure bikes, but it's still serious business. Power comes from an 895cc parallel twin, tuned for balanced torque and usable power across the rev range. Numbers-wise, it's making about 105 horsepower, which is more than enough for highway speeds, 2-up touring, and fully loaded trips. It's also fitted with a larger fuel tank for extended range, a long travel suspension that can soak up serious bumps, and a comfortable seat and windscreen built for long hours in the saddle. The F900 GS Adventure is a bike made for riders who want to push a little further. It's not the smallest ADV bike out there, but it's also not intimidatingly big. Now, if technology isn't your thing, the next bike proves that less really can be more. 6. Yamaha Tenere 700. Adventure bikes have gotten pretty complicated over the years, but the Yamaha Tenere 700 is as simple as it gets. This bike doesn't try to be everything, it just focuses on being great at the essentials. A solid chassis, a proven engine, and suspension that's actually designed to handle serious dirt riding. Power comes from a 689cc parallel twin, the same engine used in the wildly popular MT-07, and it's known for being grunty, reliable, and ridiculously fun. With about 73 horsepower, the T7 doesn't overwhelm, but it never feels short on power either. The riding position is tall and commanding. The 21-inch front wheel gives it real off-road capability, and the fully adjustable suspension means it can be dialed in to match any rider's style. There's no complicated electronics package, no endless menu diving, just pure mechanical connection between rider and trail. But if the T7 simplicity is too little for you, then this next bike might be the next thing for you, as it's basically for daredevils. 5. Honda Africa Twin Adventure Sports ES. There are adventure bikes, and then there's the Africa Twin. This name carries a legacy born in the desert, with roots tracing back to the Paris-Dakar Rally. Today's Africa Twin Adventure Sports ES takes everything that made the original iconic and adds a layer of modern sophistication. Underneath the bodywork sits a 1084cc parallel twin, tuned for strong torque at low RPMs, making it perfect for crawling through rough terrain or lugging fully loaded gear up a mountain pass. Not just that, the Africa Twin Adventure comes with an electronic suspension, which adjusts itself in real time to match the terrain. It also comes with a larger fuel tank, so you don't have to stop for gas every hour. And with a suite of rider aids, including customizable traction control, wheelie control, and riding modes, this is a bike that can be tailored to any rider and any trip. Tough as the Africa Twin is, the next bike takes long-haul luxury to another level. 4. Triumph Tiger 1200 Rally Explorer. The Triumph Tiger 1200 Rally Explorer isn't a bike built for quick weekend trips or casual off-road trips. It's the kind of motorcycle you ride into the unknown, fully expecting to come out the other side with nothing but stories and dirt under your fingernails. The bike is powered by a 1160cc inline-3 engine that generates 148 horsepower. Enough muscle to carry a rider, passenger, luggage, and whatever gear gets picked up along the way, all without breaking a sweat. The triple configuration gives it a smoothness and flexibility that few big adventure bikes can match. But the real magic is in the Explorer package itself. This bike features a 30-liter fuel tank, giving it one of the longest ranges in its class. It also has heated seats and grips, radar-assisted blind spot monitoring, and a suite of electronic rider aids, making it super easy to handle. Now, if luxury's nice, but speed is better, the next bike is Italian power with dirt in its veins. 3. Ducati Multistrada V4 Rally. If there's one thing Ducati knows how to do, it's inject passion into everything they build. And the Multistrada V4 Rally is a perfect example of that. At the core sits Ducati's 1158cc V4 Gran Turismo engine, pumping out a stunning 170 horsepower. It's more like a superbike than an actual adventure bike. But this isn't raw, untamed horsepower. Ducati tuned it for smooth delivery, so it feels just as happy on a rocky trail as it does on the highway. Plus, it's super decked out. There's radar cruise control, adaptive suspension, and even a rear cylinder deactivation system that helps reduce heat and improve fuel efficiency at low speeds. Ducati calls this bike the ultimate globetrotter, and that's not an exaggeration. Ducati brought style, but the next bike is here to dominate the toughest terrain on Earth. 2. KTM 1390 Super Adventure R. KTM doesn't do mild. The 1390 Super Adventure R is proof of that. This bike wasn't built to compromise between comfort and capability. It's designed to dominate any terrain it touches, full stop. At its heart is a monstrous 1,350cc V-twin, pushing 187 horsepower. That's superbike power in an adventure package. But numbers only tell half the story. The real genius is how KTM channels that power into something usable off-road. The bike features a ride-by-wire throttle, off-road traction control, and multiple ride modes that make it comfortable both on and off-road. The R-trim means serious business. Long-travel WP suspension, a 21-inch front wheel, and off-road tuned geometry make sure it's ready for the roughest terrain a rider could throw at it. There's no unnecessary fluff here, no over-the-top luxury features. It's all about function over flash. Unlike every other bike on this list, this next bike didn't just join the adventure class, it built it. 1. BMW R1300 GS Adventure. Every list needs a number 1, and in the world of adventure touring, that spot belongs to BMW's GS family. The latest R1300 GS Adventure takes everything BMW has learned from decades of touring experience and wraps it into a package that's smarter, lighter, and more capable than ever. The bike is powered by a 1300cc Boxer twin engine, producing 145 horsepower. The redesigned frame shaves weight, bringing it down to just 523 pounds dry. The R1300 GS Adventure features adaptive suspension, radar-assisted cruise control, integrated navigation, and a full suite of riding modes. But none of that would matter if the bike didn't feel right, and BMW absolutely nailed the balance between road comfort and off-road agility. Which of these bikes made your shopping list? Let us know in the comments. Also, hit that subscribe button for more amazing videos about your favorite bikes.